Hello, it's Karen here, Kazina, and I'm just going to do a very short pickup video. It'll probably, I say probably, but I think it will probably be my last pickup video until next year. So I'm going to show you the few bits I've picked up. A little while ago I bid on an item on eBay, and it's something I've been wanting for a while, and lo and behold I actually got it. So I'm going to show you what it is. I'm going to show you the box. It did come in a box with all the little bits inside, and there's the box. It's a Game Boy Micro, a pink one, and I did pay £30 for this and a few quid postage. I'm delighted to have actually got hold of this. I really wanted a Game Boy Micro. I've got a Game Boy Advance, which is okay, but it's got no backlight, and to be honest, I like the look of the Game Boy Micro. I think you can pick these up for a little bit cheaper. I think if I'd held on I might have been able to pick up something a bit cheaper, maybe £25 or something like that, but the fact that it was boxed was a big bonus for me. And it's got all the little bits of paper inside, and even the cardboard inserts or whatever you call them, and it also came with a little case for it, and it came with the charger. And so anyway, this is the Game Boy Micro, a lovely dark pink looking thing. I'm going to stick it on. There you go. Chling. And yeah, I'm absolutely delighted with it. It's a lovely looking thing. It's in pretty good condition. The screen has a few surface scratches on it, but not you know what's playing on there? Pop Idol. I picked it up for £1.50. I'm so sad. I should really do a guilty pleasure video, really, because one of my guilty pleasures is playing Pop Idol. I don't know why, but I just like it. Anyway, that's what's on there playing away. Anyway, I'm going to turn it off because the noise is going to distract me. But yeah, it's a very light surface marks on it, but nothing that distracts from the screen. It's rubbed away a little bit on the top button, on the top. Don't know me left from me right. It's it's the left button. It's rubbed away a little bit there, but the right button is okay. So that's what I picked up, a Game Boy Micro. And do you know what? I've actually been out a couple of times on a couple of long bus journeys, and I've taken this with me, and I've been sitting on the bus playing it. So I am chuffed to bits with that. So that's my Game Boy Micro. And I picked up a few games as well. As you just saw, I picked up the infamous Pop Idol, which I paid £1.50 for. Not surprised I got it so cheap. I also picked up a Crash and Spyro game. It actually came in a box, and it was £2.50, which I thought was really good. And it's got Crash 2 and Spyro Season of Ice on it, and £2.50, I think it was about £1.50 postage, something like that. But yeah, I was delighted to find that. And I also picked up this. I think I paid something like £1.50 again for this, and it's Daredevil. It came loose. And the postage was something silly like 79p, so I didn't pay a lot for it. It's not great, but you know, I thought, oh, I love Daredevil, so I thought, let's pick it up. And it's really just a side-scrolling beat 'em up, really, and it's quite tiny. Well, it would be on the micro, the Game Boy Micro, I guess, but so that's what I picked up. So I guess what I'm going to be doing is keeping my beadies open for Game Boy Advance games now in the future. I do know there's a shop not far from me that usually has a few second-hand ones, which I don't normally look at, but I will certainly be looking at them now. Another game I picked up off of eBay, and I meant to show you it on my last video, and when I finished the video I noticed it was on the floor, so I'd kind of forgotten about it, and it's still sealed, and it's Forbidden Siren 2. For the PS2. I took a bit of a gamble with this because it was $5.99, free postage and packaging, but they used a stock photo, which I know is a bit of a no-no, and just recently I bought a game of Jaws for the PS2 which used a stock photo and ended up getting it a lot cheaper, and it was in great nick, so I thought sod it, I'll take another risk, and it came sealed brand new, no postage and packaging, so I think for $5.99 Forbidden Siren 2 is an absolute bargain. I'd like to get the first one, and I know they're meant to be absolutely terrifying. They're meant to be scarier than Project Zero, so I think Project Zero is the scariest game I've ever played, so if it's scarier than that I should be having a lot of fun. And I also picked up an action figure, which I'm very pleased to have picked up. I got this off of eBay. I paid $10.99 and the postage was £1.30, which was really cheap, and it came from Ireland, and I'm so happy to have found this figure, and I've taken it out the box, and here he is. It's Starboy. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, Starboy is a member of the Legion of the Superheroes, and I'm a big fan of the Legion of the Superheroes. They were a gang of superheroes in the 30th century that all banded together to make things right in the world in the 30th century. And this is actually one of the old costumes that Starboy wore when he got into sort of, I think, the late 70s, and that he changed into a black costume with stars on them, but this is his early original costume, and he's really, really nice looking. Now Starboy, his powers, he had the ability, he could get his powers from the stars, from the massive stars, and what his ability is to make either people or objects super heavy. He didn't have the most exciting power in the world. He did briefly have complete superpowers. He was almost as strong as Superman or Mon-El, but it didn't last very long. And he's also had a long-lasting relationship with Dream Girl, who is also a member of the Legion of Superheroes. And his name's Tom Kalor, and that's all I can actually think of about him at the moment, but I'm absolutely delighted to find him. I mean, he's a DC model. He came in this box here, which, as you see, like I said, I took him out, but I will be keeping this box. But I'm going to have him again, like my Red Tornado. He's going to take pride of place, and he's my first Legion of Superheroes model I managed to pick up for reasonably cheap, because they are very expensive, and there's a newer set of these that have come out, which I've mentioned before, which are cost an absolute fortune. I'd love to get my hands on Wildfire and Timberwolf, but to buy Timberwolf on his own is about £28, including postage, and it's an awful lot of money for a figure about this size. So you know, unless I sort of come into a little windfall, I'm just going to have to keep my eyes open for something cheaper. So anyway, there you go, that's Starboy. And the very last game I picked up, and I'm actually uploading a video at the moment, and it'll be a dead giveaway of what it is I've picked up. But yes, I finally did it. I finally picked it up. Can you believe it? Game Station was selling this game for half price. When I saw that on the telly, I nearly had a blimmin' fit. I was like, no, you're joking. Honestly, the next day I was out, I picked it up about 9:15 in the morning. That's how much I wanted it. And it's Skyrim. Yes, I have picked up Skyrim for Christmas for $22.49 from Game Station. And I don't normally big up shops, but thanks Game Station for putting it down to $22.49. And I'm really sorry to anybody else that picked that up at 44 odd and all that. You must be a bit bummed out actually. I didn't think they were going to put this down so quick. I really didn't. I thought I'd be waiting a few months, and I haven't even opened it yet, but trust me, this is going to be put on this evening, and my life is going to be taken over, I know, by Skyrim. I'm so pleased to have picked this up, and I cannot wait to play it. So that's about it. That's all I can think of. Nothing else to say. And as I said, this probably will be my last video until after Christmas. So a very happy Christmas to everybody who watches me on YouTube. And take care and have a safe one. Bye.